Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. This is like our week 6 or week 7. Yeah, I'm having fun doing these, as I say, and I hope you guys are enjoying them. I know the times are hard, and it's nice to be able to do something that makes you feel very creative. Makes me feel good about myself when I'm done. Yeah, I've been doing graduation cards. I got a lot of birthdays in June, so I've been really busy. I hope you have been too. Now, for those of you that have your catalog already, what are you thinking? Yeah, is it marked as bad as mine? Gosh, I marked mine up so much, and I've been able to go ahead and get a few things. They let us pre-order some stuff, and let me show you what I pre-ordered. This is with my daughter in mind. She loves birds, as you just heard the crow fly by. Look at this. Isn't this sweet? Birds and Branches, it's called. Look at the cute little feet. You can put all kinds of different feet. You can give them legs. You can just give them cute little feet. Look at that. And look at the eggs in a nest. Oh my gosh. And if you want, you can add extra wings. Look how cute that is in the branches. But wait, look at the beautiful dies that come with it. Oh my gosh. You can cut all the birds out. You can cut a ring. Oh my gosh. This might be my next card that I have to make. This would make a great birthday card. Look at this edge that'll go along there. And look at this beautiful big branch. This you'll be able to use with a lot of stuff. The birds all cut out. The nest even cuts out. That is a beautiful set. Here it is. It's called Birds and More. And that is in the new catalog. It's one of our new sets. All right. Enough sharing with some of the new stuff that's coming out. Those of you who do not have your catalog yet, why haven't you contacted me? Let me know. Let me know. I'll be happy to get one. I'll drive it over to your house if necessary, or I'll drop it in the mail to you. Just let me know that you need one. You know how to get a hold of me. And at the bottom of this email that you read to get all the dimensions for this pattern is my phone number. So either call me or text me. I'll get it to you as quick as possible. All right, look at this cute card that we're going to make today. Again, this is totally simple, and I'm going to just show you how to do it simple, but then I will step it up for you so you can have fun with it. And don't forget, send me pictures. I'm having so much fun. I really appreciate seeing everything that everybody else does. It's so different than what I would have done. That's what's nice about it. You get the pattern and you make it your own. All right, so that's it. And this one, I put the light blue in the middle just so that it all coordinated. Okay, that is that one. All right, let's start. I'm going to go as easy or as starting out, where you just take your your whole sheet of paper, and remember, we're just going to cut it in half at 5 1/2. We'll go ahead and cut that off. Put this aside. All right, now I'm going to get this blade out of the way, because how many times have you accidentally cut instead of scored? Yeah, too many times for me. All right, now on your directions, I told you to score it right at 4 1/4. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to score it at 4 1/4 along, right in half, right? See, there's our 4 1/2. Now, the next direction is to cut it at 5 3/4. So now let's just move this over. I want to make sure you can see this. Move this over so that it measures right at 5 3/4. All right, and then we're going to cut it off. Now this, see, from here, here's your score, and we're going to just cut that off right at 5 3/4. I'm going to get that blade out of the way. All right, so now it's going to measure 5 1/4, or excuse me, 5 1/2 by 5 3/4. Set that aside. Now with the piece that's left over, we're going to cut this so that it's right at 1 1/2. All right, now I think I've said this before, but I like pushing my blade up. And the reason why, it helps to keep this straight, so as you're cutting it, it will make a nice even cut. Sometimes when you're cutting going this way, it'll pull your paper down. All right, so this is my 1.5. Now this is my leftover. We'll put that over there because that'll always come in handy for something, right? Okay, we're gonna need that piece too. Done with the cutter, let's set that over there. All right, if I talk too fast, I'm sorry, but I would like to try to keep these videos as short as I can so that you guys can get to creating, right? All right, let's take the piece of 5.5 by 5 3/4, and we're going to fold away from, here's our groove, fold away from the groove this way. One of the girls in my classes says, go towards the hills. All right, so let's go ahead, and I want to use my bone folder, or use your fingernail if you don't have a bone folder. But what it does, it gives it a really, really sharp crease, so it'll lay down really nice and flat. All right, it's that easy. Okay, now for this card, we're going to take, and here's your first layer of your insert here. All right, and this one is 3 3/4 by 3.5. I like the way this is kind of longer. You can cut it at any square you want, anything you want. You could go a rectangle, you could do whatever you want. It's up to you. It's just a basic card I'm gonna show you. All right, so now I'm gonna set this up there. Okay, we're gonna take their light blue piece, our first layer, and our second layer measures 3 by 3.25. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just put some glue on here, shake that down, and it just wants to be a little argumentative here. All right, okay, that's looking a little gooey. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and remember my trick. What I like to do is start in one corner, look here in the corner, and if all this and this match up, it usually lays down in all your corners. See, that's why I use glue. I like to be able to wiggle it around a little bit. You can use tape. It's your preference. A lot of people only are tape people. I only used to be a tape person. But now I really like using the glue. All right, so that's that piece. Okay, now we'll move this back down here. What we're going to do is we're going to take this piece, and I've got my rectangle going sideways. Now here's the piece that we cut off, the 1.5 by 5.5. Okay, we're going to set that down, and what I'm going to do is measure it so that it lines up. See how it lines up right along the bottom. All right, so I'm going to kind of set that there like that, and I'm going to set this down. I'm going to eyeball this now and figure out how much glue I'm going to need to put down, okay? And I want my edge up here and my edge down here even. That's just me. You can do whatever you want. You can set it higher. You can set it lower. It's up to you. All right, so we're going to set that down like that. And I can figure I need my glue to come down to about here. So I'm going to pick this up. Put my glue only to about there. You don't want it to go down too far, or it's going to stick to the inside. All right, so I'm going to set this down and line this up again. And what you can do is you can hold it with your fingers, or if you want, you can always use tape. They make a non-permanent tape, so you could always use that if you're really having a hard time holding it. My hands are big, so it's easy for me to do it. All right, so I'm going to set that down just like that. I'm going to move it over a little bit because I like it looking like that. Eyeball this up again. Make sure it's nice and straight and press it down. All right, nice and straight here. All right, so as you can see, my glue didn't come through. Doing good. Right, now, same thing again. Line it up so that it matches down at the bottom and on the sides. Bring this down. Now I can see how much glue I'm going to need to put. So I'm going to open it up, and I'm just going to put glue right along here. All right. Now line it back up, hold her down. All right. Like that. Bring it down, and I'm just going to press down on the top and the bottom. All right. we could say this card is completely done, but if you want, you're going to need to put something inside, right? So that you can write on it. So I'm choosing to use some crumb cake to put inside because I am using that as my theme for my stepping up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some glue on it. All right. We're having some weird weather today. I got here not able to do my filming until Friday, and the reason is that they're doing some work on our condos and they've been really noisy. Right, got my glue down. I'm going to open up my card and I'm going to set this down, and we're going to do the eyeball again. Look at the one corner. It looks pretty straight. All right, that's it. All right, we can call this a completed card. Simple and completed. But we can't stop there, you know me. All right, I have some fun stuff now. All right, so let's just take this, set it off to the side, and I'm going to make another one. Real quick, I'm not going to talk through it. I will just go ahead and talk about the weather or whatever. What I chose to do on this one is use some DSP, Designer Series paper. What you want to do is you want to set this doll down before you put your rectangle down, okay? Get this set down, glue her down, make sure it's even on both sides. All right, and here's my extra piece. So I'm going to take this and flip it over so that I don't see all the cuts. Again, glue her up, the second piece of Designer Series paper. And these are 5 1/4, because you want to come in a quarter, 5 1/4 by 1 1/4. And this is 1 1/2, so that'd be 1 1/4. All right, let's get her lined up. All right, set that down. All right. Got my light blue again and my navy. So layer 1, layer 2, and this one, this is going to be my layer 3. Look at this. Again, use any paper you want. You can make it really feminine. You can make it masculine. I'm making mine masculine because guess what's coming up? Father's Day. And I've got someone who is going to be getting this card. Go ahead, and your third layer is a quarter of an inch shorter than what you've been doing. So this now is 2 3/4 by, you guessed it, by 3. Just bring it in a quarter of an inch for every layer, and that gives you that amount of around the outside. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to line this up again. Make sure it's lined up. Set this down like that. Put a little bit of glue, crossed it. You don't want to go down too far. It'll stick to the back. Okay, the first thing is you want to just line this up. Okay, you want to make sure it's straight across here. Glue it down. Okay, now let's go for the bottom layer. And I want to eyeball it again. Now, I don't need very much on that, right? Make sure it's up there straight. Okay, and then I'm just going to come down a little bit. Not much glue on this one. All right. Go ahead and put a little glue across there. Eyeball this up again, using my fingernails to make sure that I have a real nice edge. All right, and now I'm just going to set it down just like that. All right, I am not done yet. And remember, I put the crumb cake on the inside. We'll go ahead and just glue this one down. Okay. I like to get those corners so it doesn't roll up. Okay. Set it down. There we go. Now, look at this. Oh, look at it. We could do these, 2 boats, or I could have gone with that, and then look, I got a Happy Father's Day. I could put that wherever I want. If I didn't really like that, I could always put this over here and come in with an anchor. Maybe, I don't know. Not too sure how I'm going to finish it. I'll let you figure that one out. Okay, I could have gone with this piece of paper instead, and then with this one I would definitely go with this knot. And let's see, I've got a different boat. We can put this boat here. You know, just, it's so much fun. It's your style, make it show. Because, you know, there's sometimes when we all get together, I always know who makes what card, because watching knowing that what their style is, I know who made it, right? All right, and then we'll make sure we get our Happy Father's Day in there. And that is my whole card. We went from simple to step it up. All right, ladies, you all stay safe, and soon we will all be able to get together. I miss you all, I honestly do. Miss seeing all of your creativity, so please keep those pictures coming. Please send me pictures. Here's my website, and this is my email, and this is my website. So please make sure you send me those pictures. They're fun to look at, and they just bring me so much joy. All right, ladies, thanks again for joining. Bye-bye. Stay safe.